Hello, 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 and good afternoon, everyone. We are nearing the end of March, heading into April. It has been quite a while again since I basically streamed. Yeah, I should probably to stream more often. But I've been busy since March is our midterms, especially. But yeah, we are essentially doing more Genshin. And I probably should basically be doing more of Star Rail, especially. But I have been, well, I haven't updated in a while, so that's gonna take a while. Anywho, so today, for Genshin, as usual, how why we always assume the first one was always basically about the 4.3 Roses and Muskets event. Then the last one we did was basically about Lantern Rite. My first one actually, because I ended up missing the past two. Uh, and now we're here again because I've not done the new Alchemy event for 4.5 until now. But before we do that, we're doing the story quest for Eula and Klee, so it's more thematic. Hang on a second. I had to close my door, so essentially what I've been doing for the past week or so now, ever since after midterms, I've been basically been doing the Mondstadt story quests, or character quests, basically in preparation for this new event in Mondstadt, because Mondstadt is my favorite region. So just look at the travelogue. So of course, Amber, Kai, and Leaves space were done during the Archon quest. Well, more specifically, I finished them after it. Then I did Racers and Deluxe and Racers and Deluxe. Yeah, I also decided to finish Shangling since Sincho, so there'll be less. And also well, of course we did Shangyun, of course, during the stream for Lanternite. It took 2 streams actually. So today we are doing I forgot it's Hayato's birthday today, so I'll just get that. So currently we're doing I mean I basically should have done Klee's one first, but I unlocked Eula's one first, so we're doing Eula. So we're already here. So well, I didn't really stream it either, mainly because it was a painstaking process that took 1.5 weeks essentially. I don't want to unlock painstaking process, but essentially
The secrets of the mechanical arts are too profound to convey in a few simple words. Oh, but why?
So we actually did pull on the new Chronicle banner for Mondstadt on the update, and so we got Broken Pines on Hard Pity. It was very nerve-wracking essentially. So that's all I want to say. So right now,
Listener grow weary whenever I begin to divulge them.
let us start. Again, if you're doing this chronologically wise, I'm already basically just showing you the fact that it's going to be done the 3 point. When I came back to Genshin, I basically came back during the 3.8 event with Eula, so it's I'm gonna be already know Eula. Jean.
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Honorary Knight. I know you must be busy. Well, to make a long story short, There's a particular matter at hand that the Knights requires your assistance with.
The Knights are busy as ever.
Yes, it has been one thing after another recently. Neither myself nor any of the Mondstadt garrison are able to catch a moment of peace.
When in doubt, blame Barca for taking most of the Knights with him.
I have recently received multiple reports from the Knights of someone within the Lawrence clan having close dealings with the Fatui.
The Fatui? Again? But who are the Lawrence clan?
There was a dark period in Mondstadt's history when the aristocracy ruled over the city. The hard-won freedom that the first Dandelion Knight, Vanessa, spearheaded the revolution that overthrew the old aristocratic
Sorry if you're hearing me
system
right now, I'm
and
also eating
established
biscuits.
the Knights of Favonius, leading Mondstadt to become the city that you see today. The aristocrats that had oppressed the people of Mondstadt were none other than the Lawrence clan.
And several minor families basically could have followed him ever because come on. You see aristocrats basically it's not just one family.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So the clan's descendants are now scheming with the bad guys to carry out more dubious deeds.
We suspect as much, though we have yet to obtain any solid evidence. The reason I summoned you here today is to ask you to help us further investigate this matter.
Sounds like a job with the Knights of Favonius to me.
Unfortunately, the Knights of Favonius and the aristocracy have been at odds with one another for as long as I can remember.
We're saying how the former was made after the latter's fall, no wonder.
We've already considered every possible way of resolving our differences, but it seems the descendants of the aristocracy remain antagonistic towards the Knights.
But to be precise, descendants of the Lawrence clan, because we say aristocracy in general, that will include the Gunholder clan gene, which is yours, and also Delix clan, the Rag Builders, because they've been also around Mondstadt since the beginning. You also have the Unlockers, but it's like all we have is basically like a theory that basically Barca might be one.
No matter what stance we take when dealing with them, the outcome is always the same. Our efforts only result in adding more fuel to the flames. We could come knocking on their door on the grounds of a search warrant, but if the investigation were to come up empty, I'm afraid tensions and distrust would only increase. All of our past efforts would have been wasted. You are in fact the best candidate to represent the Knights of Favonius. But you need not emphasize your role as the honorary knight. You're a traveler from a distant land, and you can approach the aristocrats in this way. Once you come to friendly terms with the Lawrence clan, you should be in a good position to learn more of their possible connections with the Fatui.
We're going undercover, I see. Even though we can't be gone undercover, we're too well known.
Whoa! Leave it to Master Jean to come up with such a thorough plan!
Perhaps such plans have become second nature after all the diplomatic issues I've dealt with. The name of the Lawrence clan member in question is Schubert. Lately, he can often be found strolling near the northern city walls. It is said that he is difficult to get along with due to his temperamental disposition, but if we approach him calmly, then things should go off without a hitch. Thanks again for your help. If you run into any snags along the way, I'll do anything in my power to support you.
Gotcha, babe.
Schubert can be quite touchy, so it may not be easy to get along with him at first. But as long as matters remain calm, then you should be able to come to friendly terms with him.
My biscuits are living like so much like particles around. I hate it. We actually have the other like event as well that just like released right now, but it's like
May the Animo Archon protect you.
I mean, I'm so annoyed to have because like the Lawrence clan basically live in Mondstadt. When like it's been said they live outside the city because they've been outcasted. Oh, hello, Schubert. Oh, good. Let's do Khalees first. Right, so now we have to go to the windmill or tavern. Tavern. Why did I say windmill? Clear, sweet child. Also, just like like I could have basically gone for Clee instead of Broken Pines, but it's like I need
Shame
to
I
feel
only
something.
get to listen in from the other side of the window and don't get to join in the debate. I'd love to give my 2 cents.
Say what? What's up? What's up? Paimon wants in.
Recently, all the customers at the tavern have been debating the exact same topic. Who is the strongest fighter in Mondstadt?
I mean, to be honest, like the questions would be more like, who's the strongest fighter in Mondstadt currently? Because that's the strongest people, aka Barca, Alice, Jean, and like Barba's parents. And I think even like Delilah. Yeah, they're all basically not in Mondstadt right now.
The strongest fighter? Must be someone who can floor a whole gang of hilly churls with just one punch.
I do that for fun.
Then Paimon nominates you. But anyway, is there like a general agreement in the city on who it is, or?
Expecting people to come to a swift and straightforward consensus in the City of Freedom is like expecting fisherman's toast to drop out of the sky. Everyone's got their own opinion, backed up by a unique set of cherry-picked information. But let's be honest, that's what makes the discussion so impassioned and entertaining. Mainstream opinion is polarized, with most people supporting one of 2 candidates. One is the Dandelion Knight, the other is the Dark Knight Hero.
Paimon, who are you voting for?
Ooh, Paimon votes for you. But let's go into the tavern and talk to the patrons. Maybe we'll pick up some juicy gossip.
Oh, I do envy your life of leisure. But don't mind me, of course. I guess I'll just get back to work.
Poor Patton. But again, why would you need to be something like a guy to advertise like for something like holler and all, like outside the winery? I mean, at the tavern, when parents It's night, and everyone basically will go to the tavern. It's already inside the tavern. Come on, cut the guy some slack.
Hey, amigo.
It says Amiga. Here we go again.
Do you want to hear my latest composition? I put my whole heart into it, and also my soul. How about it, amigo? Huh? The most macho in Mondstadt. She's a little girlie who wears red.
A girl dressed in red.
That's right. I found this out one day about half a month ago when I went up to the Storm Bear Mountains looking for inspiration for my new song. Guess what happened?
What happened?
I witnessed the most powerful destructive force I have ever seen in my life.
Oh,
I'm telling you,
please.
it completely changed the whole landscape
Okay,
in
if
that
you've done
part
all
of
the events
mountains.
before and not done the story quest, this is really weird.
Holy moly!
I was hiding behind a bush and I saw this little girlie in red clothing running into the distance, leaving a trail of destruction in her wake. But I don't know if anyone will believe me.
Now that you mention it, the idea of a tiny little girl wielding that much destructive power is a little far-fetched.
You want to know what I think? I think she has a treasure nobody else knows about. Maybe even the most powerful treasure in all of Mondstadt.
Did you say... Did Paimon imagine that, or did you hear it too?
It's just a guess. I mean, no. It's a bard's razor-sharp intuition.
I'll take you at your word for now.
Thank you, amigo. I am so happy to meet a true amigo. Who would have thought?
I mean, you could say A, kind of sounds like
So,
someone, but like,
this girl,
no.
what's
It's
her name?
Amigo. You're not saying Amiga.
Hey, I'm telling...
But thanks for your intel.
Okay, good. We can still ask other people.
Hi! Are you here to try Mondstadt's famous wine too? The strongest fighter of them all? That would be Jean, obviously. Why? And she could wipe out the... Otherwise, we wouldn't...
It's true that Jean makes people feel they're in safe hands.
But I would argue it's because of all the missing wielders in Mondstadt. It's not just Jean alone.
Meanwhile, this guy is drunk as a skunk.
Hey, I'm doing some adventurers training. Alcohol tolerance training, to be precise. Want to join me? You want to know who I think the toughest fighter is? In my opinion, that would be the finest adventurer of them all, Stanley.
Ha 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 ha, we didn't do Benty's story quest either. Ho 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 ho. Probably should, but it's like,
Guildmaster Cyrus is up there with the toughest, too. But only Stanley can take on the bloodthirsty beasts of the Mare Javari.
Bloodthirsty beasts of the Marjavari? Sounds terrifying. Do you think you'd be scared if you were faced with one of those?
I'd beat you to a pulp.
Yeah! Bam!
Do Benty's story center? I don't think Benty appears in this event. So we won't.
What would you like?
Our close friend.
What'll it be today? The strongest fighter? I don't pay much attention to that sort of thing.
Why do I keep hearing strongly?
Huh. Paimon thought bartending hunters had some kind of special information sources. Exactly! That's what Paimon was getting at!
I have no involvement in any intelligence gathering operation. But if you made me pick someone, it would be the Dark Knight hero. I've heard some stories about him. Apparently, he once rescued a city dweller from the Abyss Order.
There it is! The barman's top secret intelligence! Speaking of the Abyss Order, Patton was right about one thing.
Everyone has an opinion.
Everyone's got their own opinion and can't be persuaded. How are we ever gonna find out who Mondstadt's strongest fighter is? Eureka! Paimon's got it! Let's go see what Jean says.
Oh, come on, she's one of the candidates.
Bet the Knights have got an official ranking table for this kind of thing.
What makes you so sure?
Come on! Let's just go and ask already. We'll never find out if we don't.
You're telling us to go up. It knows us. Hang on a second. Okay, let's continue. Sorry, I had to reply something. Okay, continue. So we're going back inside to Knights of Abronia's headquarters.
If you are presently unoccupied, perhaps we could stop a while at one's abode for some repose and conversation.
Hang on, let me take a... Sorry, I had to do this every time. There we go. Jean.
Oh, Master Jean! Sorry to bother you. We're collecting intel on the strongest fighter in Mondstadt. Do you have, one of those official Knights of Favonius verified ranking table thingies?
Strongest fighter in Mondstadt? Huh. I am sorry, but I cannot help. I do not have any relevant documentation on that topic.
Okay, this is weird. Jean sounds way high-pitched for this one.
Oh, well that sucks. Paimon was hoping she would at least make the top 5.
Well, although I do not have the data to make such an assessment, I will say that my faith in our honorary knight's abilities has never wavered. Which reminds me, recently one of the Abyss Order's mages has been active near the city, although he is keeping a low profile. If you are staying around Mondstadt, please be on the lookout for danger. Given your, well, high-ranking fighting strength, I trust you will be able to help keep the area safe.
Awesome! After she beats the Abyss Order, she'll climb up that ranking table faster than she climbs up all those cliffs.
Paimon, there is no ranking table.
Well, either way, smashing the Abyss Order to bits is the right thing to do.
I like your enthusiasm. It is infectious. But be careful out there.
Ah, remaining Klee.
Are you alright? I'm fine. I'm not hurt. Sorry for bumping into you. Hey, look!
Ha! Inside city wall, grounded be thy woe, Essos can hurt people, Jean can be dreadful, Mondstadt be bombed, Klee be doomed.
There's some writing on here. Explosion inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people. Jean can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed. Klee be doomed? Yikes! Mr. Kaya wrote these down for me. They're, survival rules. Survival rules? Yeah. Rules that I must absolutely never break under any circumstances. Otherwise, something terrible would happen.
Kaya writes like this?
Yep. Ah, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Klee.
Hello, Klee.
I've heard all about you guys. You're the honorary knight who helps Mondstadt. Wow! More recognition, yay! Paimon is so happy right now. I heard it from Amber. But wait, no, there's no time for this right now. I'm dealing with a big emergency. I grabbed my map and ran as fast as I could all the way here.
What's wrong?
The treasure I buried in the Whispering Woods. It's gone. Did you say buried treasure?
A girl dressed in red.
And she has treasure. Seriously? Clay gets Six-Finger Jose's vote for strongest fighter in Mondstadt? What is wrong with people? Lost treasure is a big deal. Let us help you find it. Yay! Thanks, you guys. Here's where the map says the treasure should be. I put a circle around it.
I know where it is. It's on the overworld as a permanent thing.
I also put a wooden sign in the ground at the place where I buried it, to make it easier to find. Paimon is starting to understand how this treasure went missing so easily. Come on, Miss Honorary Knight, let's go!
I love you, Klee. You're like the little sister I wish I had. So you know, I'm fine being an only child. Okay, back up we go, and yeah. So, yep. Not this up, I need to get some...
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. Your treasure's gone, but you seem oddly happy. Well, Leisure and Albedo seem really busy recently. So Klee must not disturb them. But now Klee has new friends. I never thought I'd have a new big sister to help me. I'm so happy.
That's new friend, but that's new big sister. Oh, how I love the translation issues. Don't mind me, I'm just basically mining for wood for teapot stuff. That's gonna take a while.
More speed.
Okay, I'm gonna go back here. Okay, where else? One. And this one. And these three up here.
Time
Time to scout.
More speed.
Ooh, more iron ore. I actually need more iron ore, actually. Thank you. This tree as well.
More speed.
Did that tree ready. Then this tree. Ooh, bird egg.
More speed.
Go. Oh wait, animal. More leaf piles? I don't know. At this point, I'm just doing the entire forest. That's fine, to be honest. Honestly, they should basically like put some mark on trees. We basically like done their like wood cutting already. It's easy to get like forget if you've done it or not.
More speed.
I just realized where they have the event. Oh no. I want to trigger it yet. Okay, now I can basically go the other side.
More speed.
do Purina with this time. In the region daily as well. Doesn't even matter. Let me just like take a picture of this. I lost count how many pictures I've taken now over my time again. Say it's over like 100. I hate when I like climbs as well because like I wanna say it's clunky, but it's more like it's just weird how you basically traversing Genshin.
We're here! This is the place! Look! This is where my huge treasure was buried! And where there's now a huge empty hole in the ground.
Wait, who's that over there?
It's an abyss mage! Hey, maybe he's the one Jean was warning us about. What's that in his hand? My treasure! What?
I see the little girl has brought her friends with her. Time for a change of plan.
Hey, you! If you think you're so tough, get back here and fight!
After him.
What's an abyss mage? I play in the forest all the time, but I've never seen one before. He looks so cute, soft, and fluffy. I want to pet it. Game's up! Now hand it over!
Oh, you fools think I would give this up so easily after what I've been through to acquire it?
Really?
Crush!
Really in front of my Eula? No, thank you.
Careful, Klee. Don't be drawn in by it. Abyss mages are the bad guys. Oh, that's right. Grandmaster Jean says that stealing is...
Sparkly.
That girl's lucky she didn't
Why are you
come along.
panting? You're floating.
Otherwise,
Okay.
Shudder!
But if we could just get him to give it back.
More speed.
Where'd he go? The Abyss Mage. He just disappeared. What's going on?
Oh, come on. I had to switch to Amber. Okay, I'll switch Mona with Amber.
At the ready.
Doing Red Bernie Girl's quest with other Red Bernie Girl.
A gateway to a domain! The Abyss Mage must have snuck inside!
He has no way out.
Klee, do you need a rest? Why don't you wait here while we get your treasure back for you?
No! I'm coming with you. It's my treasure that Mr. Fluffball stole, and it's up to me to get it back.
Your courage is admirable.
Don't worry, Klee is a big girl.
In terms of elf years, probably.
Come on, Miss Honorary Knight, let's go!
No recommended element, so we're fine with this team as it is. Just realized like E-Sword because takes like 30 minutes to an hour if you have a cleat to do. You will still to do in the end event. I'm gonna be here for a long haul, aren't I? Yay, for cleat.
Boing, boing, boom! 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 Hi-ya! Boom! Jumpy Dumpty go! Blow them all up! Woo! Woo!
Let me just see you.
Beg for mercy. Huh?
Please, basically, like your place doesn't rework as much if you don't have her like at like 1000 EM. For pure meme skills. Thank you. I'll take that potato.
Vengeance will
No,
be
it
mine.
ulted. Are you kidding me? It wanted me to climb. I'll take those Primos.
La la la. Yeah.
Yeah, they're telling us to use Klee because of the whole height as well. Haha.
Da da da. Hi-ya. Fa. Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you? Ouch! Yeah. Boo! Hi-ya! Boo! Ah! Hi-ya! Yeah. Ha! Boom! Hi-ya! Boom!
Sorry. I was gonna distract you. Here again, and womp.
Jumpy Dumpty Go! Blazing to light! Pew! Hi! Hoo!
I love Klee.
Boom! Yeah! Hi-ya! Boom! Yeah!
Ah. You live for this one then.
Yeah. More speed. Ha, ha,
Here with the archers first.
ha. Yeah.
You. Right, you.
Crush. Ha, ra. Ha, sir. Ra.
Right, where's anything else? Oh no, cutscene.
You followed me. I must say, I'm impressed. But this is as far as you will get.
Oh, yeah? What are you gonna do?
Oh, the human we learned that you're little that treasure. Now you're...
No, no! Wait! Don't touch it!
Now, what have we here? A flame symbol.
Klee.
No! I broke the survival. This is it.
Wait. So Klee's treasure is a bomb?
That was epic. It made short work of that abyss maze.
No wonder Klee was rumored to be the strongest fighter in Mondstadt. Paimon, for one, is never picking a fight with her, ever. Hold on. Why has she gone and run off?
Something to do with Jean.
Seems like it. Well then, let's head to the Knight's headquarters and report to Jean.
Before I do that, let me heal.
May I present?
I just like not being like max height speed. I should do my commissions as well. I'll do them like after I turn in this quest. Jean, I'm home. No.
Klee? You're here too?
I turned myself in.
Huh?
I broke.
Klee, I need you to answer me. You said someone was injured. Where are they?
Wait, there's been a misunderstanding.
Why is that?
But Mr. Fluffball was only a thief. He didn't deserve to blow up.
Hey, come on now. Paimon already told you that the Abyss Mages are the bad guys.
Cause remember, Chris, like, you know, the whole lake around basically Mondstadt City, as the way it is, was because of Klee. It used to be much bigger.
They're the worst kind of bad guys you can imagine. They don't just.
It's the reason why, Chris, like, you know, its harbor
They
is
hate
currently
all
landlocked
people.
now because the
Their
way out has
enemy
been
is
blocked.
Humanity itself.
Mr. Fluffball, what?
This was an oversight on my part. I did not tell you these things before because you are still young. In fact, the Abyss Order is a hostile force in Mondstadt, which has been unusually active lately.
Because of Mondstadt's most powerful treasure.
Aha! That's it! Paimon understands now! They were tracking down poor Klee because they heard rumors about her treasure. Just like the way Paimon's first reaction.
So,
In light of your contribution on this matter, I will allow you to take part in the next Ludi Harpastum.
I always pronounce this as Ludi Harpastrum.
Ludi Harpastum?
Not Ludi, but like Ludi.
Miss Honorary Knight, you've gotta come too.
Whoop-de-doo! It's a happy ending!
Except...
Except what?
Klee, where did you hide the treasure to begin with? Were you trying to blow up the fish in Starfell Lake again?
I wasn't! I swear I wasn't.
She's giving us that look that means play along.
Uh-oh, she noticed it too.
Klee?
I'll see myself to solitary confinement.
Paimon bets Klee must get bored in there all by herself.
She can get out whenever she wants to, though. Not the Gene Curse.
Klee is no ordinary child. In fact, she holds the title of Spark Knight within our ranks.
No way! Even Klee gets to be a Knight of Favonius?
Paimon sounds jealous.
Yes, Paimon thinks this is quite unjust. Although, the name kinda makes sense considering what Klee's treasure does.
Yes, she causes her as for her back. In short, you'll understand her more as time goes by. Please keep an eye on her in the future.
Is it the map, I think, or is it the other one? I think that is the map itself. Because if you look at that map, then look at it now, it's like, yeah, this is meant to be open, right? It's not.
Guess who?
That's Paimon's voice I hear.
Need help busting out this joint?
Ooh, yes, please. Wait, no, I can't. Klee needs to be a good girl and think about what she did. Stop tempting me. Anyway, while I'm grounded, I'm making an extra special new treasure, the Ludi Harpastum version.
Uh-oh.
When you say treasure...
I made it into the shape of a harpastum and everything. It looks so cute.
This guy's a bomb is a harpastum?
Just wait for Ludi Harpastum. Oh yeah, they're gonna love it.
Yeesh, if Jean was listening to this, Klee might find herself grounded for an awful lot longer.
I'll be more careful next time. Next time, I'll complete a big heroic adventure all by myself, and I'll do it safely. I've heard that the Adventures Guild has its own set of rules. I wonder if I could get them to...
Yeesh! If Cyrus was listening to this, he would be begging Jean to extend Klee's sentence.
Got love Klee. Anywho. That counts for our commissions, never mind. I guess we're done. Anyways, companion level like 10 with Purina now. Purina. Okay, so that means now I can use her name card. Or duper change anyway. Can one person eat every cake? If they eat one per day, they should be able to enjoy cake for a week or so, right? Or will the cake stay fresh that long? Well, don't worry, because there will be friends coming to eat the cakes together. Guess I wish they had like a line when you reach like max friendship level, but I guess like, you know, one can't expect too much from like, you know, like Hoyo Dubs. It's a honk kind. Okay, right. Time to continue Jean's thing. Oh, no, not Jean's thing. Eula's thing. Can't really do... Oh no, I guess I could unlock it, I guess. Didn't know I could. Wow.
Huh? Who are you?
Hello. We're here too.
Hello?
Yeah, what's wrong?
What's wrong? Huh. And I suppose you think, given that I don't recognize you, I can only assume that you are a traveler of some variety. I'll have you know that you are speaking with the Schubert Lawrence, a blood descendant of the magnanimous nobility. If you wish to address me, you'd best consider your words more carefully. Such nonchalant manners are inadmissible and will never do. Now, if you're somehow capable of understanding...
That's etiquette?
In former times, when neglecting your manners would result... But look at the world now. Rules have been thrown to the wayside and manners forgotten. I cannot bear to see such degradation.
So one of the aristocracy fell.
What did you say? You dare question the I'll have you know that though the Lawrence clan is in decline, myself and others of noble blood are looking for a chance to restore our rightful honor. Just look around. The people are unruly and undisciplined. Save your words. I find your manners and bearing Besides, I am in no... Now I have more pressing matters to attend to. I'll take my leave.
So this is what Master Jean meant by difficult to get along with. Let's head back and talk things over with her.
The moment, let me just like, you know, like, submit my conditions first. Then I'll do so.
More speed. Ad Astra ab... Thank you for completing today's commissions. Ad Astra...
Go. And... you can set. Amber!
Well, if it isn't the honorary knight! I'm just on my way out to gather some intel. I didn't expect to run into you here. Huh? Judging by your expression, you must have run into some trouble.
Master Jean tasked us with a special assignment, but things seem to have run aground for the moment.
It wasn't our fault.
No need to get down on yourself. Sometimes things just don't turn out as planned. Even I can't guarantee useful intel every time I'm dispatched. You just have to keep at it and never give up.
That's Amber for you.
Hey, why don't you let me try to help? What's the problem?
Master Jean asked us to build a connection with someone named Schubert Lawrence. But it turns out that he's a peculiar character that doesn't listen to anyone. Especially Paimon.
Aha, Schubert! I know him! Let me guess, he said you didn't have any manners.
Sounds like you're no stranger to his rants.
I've been on the receiving end of his lectures many a time. The Lawrence clan can be very particular about such things.
You mean everyone in the Lawrence clan is just a big headache?
As aristocrats, they believe there should be a certain distance between themselves and common folk. I understand their thinking, but that's just not how things are anymore. However, there is one exception among the Lawrence clan, my good buddy, Eula.
Eula, my wife.
Buddy?
That's right. Not only is she from the Lawrence clan, but she's also captain of the Knights of Favonia's 4th Company.
Jean told us the Lawrence clan sees knights as enemies.
Eula is special. She's not quite like the other members of her clan. She has her own beliefs and it shows. In other words, she doesn't really adhere to the strict rules and conventions of her family. However, she's still quite knowledgeable about dealing with the Lawrences. I'm sure you'll see what I mean if you meet her.
That's strange. If Eula is a member of the Lawrence clan, then why would Master Jean choose us for the task? Couldn't she just ask Eula?
Yeah, sure. Ask her to deal with like the family to the spices. Yeah, that'd be great.
Well, it's a little complicated. Basically, the Lawrence clan has frowned upon the fact that Eula joined the Knights. Her family members don't particularly care for her. In their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor to the family. She's very easy to get along with. Just explain the situation, and I'm sure she'll help you come up with a way to get along with Schubert. In fact, I think she's out in the wilderness on patrol this morning. You should be able to find her around Storm Bear Mountains.
Thanks, Amber. All right, you heard her. Let's go find Eula.
Good luck, you two. I've got my own matters to investigate.
Who would have guessed the Knights have a member of the Lawrence clan? Well, if you want to learn about the conduct of the Lawrence clan, who better to ask than one of their own family members?
So far, there are 2 decent Lawrences in the clan. Eula, of course, and Lessig from the 3.8 event.
Time to scout.
I wish Amber had a like a hand in them. But with Kaya having one, I guess that'll be like great as well. Patui. Back to Mona.
This is destiny.
The Fatui! What are they doing here? Is that why Eula was sent on patrol here? Let's fight first and talk later!
Crush! Delved into death.
This isn't.
You can tell Klee was like earlier than Eula because like, you know, the difference in like his story.
Yeah.
You don't think twice before reaching for your sword, do you? Do you have any idea how long I've been tracking these targets? And now you get to stake a claim. You think you're stronger because you got to them first? Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
She said it. She said the line.
What?
That's right. I heard the commotion and came as swiftly as I could, only to find you two already fighting the Fatui. Not only that, you are making quick work of them too. If I didn't make my move, you would have been able to take all the credit. Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number of Fatui at once can be dangerous.
Actually, I'm quite used to fighting the Fatui.
Sorry, but...
Concern? Why would I be concerned for the safety of my arch-enemies?
Oh, Sundari.
Arch-enemies? Wait a minute! You were saying how glad you were that we were unscathed a second ago!
By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort 2 strangers guilty of stealing my targets all the way back to Mondstadt. Which would mean you'd cause me even more trouble. My vengeance would be swifter still.
Huh? So that's how you see all this?
Yes, that's me.
Paimon thinks she's pretty strange. Although at least we can communicate with her.
You dare to call someone you've just met strange? Forget the aristocracy. That's rude even by normal standards. Speaking of which, how do you know my name?
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And speaking of rude, we're trying to investigate an aristocrat named Schubert Lawrence. He's so obsessed with etiquette that he's not even willing to speak with us.
I understand now. That's my uncle, all right. But why do you mean to investigate him?
He may be secretly involved with the Fatui.
I see. You have some nerve to faming a family member right in front of me. I will have vengeance for this too.
Essentially, in Eula speak, I will have vengeance is basically code for I will repay you someday.
No! This is an assignment from Master Jean! It's just an investigation, that's all!
Aren't you curious about your uncle?
To the everyday citizens of Mondstadt, everyone in the Lawrence clan is scum. It's natural for rumors and unwarranted gossip to lead to such suspicion.
Hard to avoid such a reputation when you're known as the ruthless rulers of old Mondstadt.
Oh, so that's what you think of me? Yet another transgression to avenge.
Again, it'd be a weird justice if we can go to the Alchemy event later and just see Eula currently because he's grown so much.
But, didn't you see him first? Oh...
Curious. We've only just met, and you've already given me 3 causes for vengeance. It's been a while since I've encountered anyone as interesting as you.
Your definition of curious is curious.
I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the Lawrence clan. Only then will you finally be able to communicate with my uncle, correct?
That's right. Amber told us to come and talk to you.
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. It'll be easier to train when we're back in Mondstadt. We'll require other people.
You're not planning to take revenge at an opportune moment, are you?
We can put that aside for now. Besides, if it's the acting Grandmaster's assignment, and Amber's the one who recommended me, I should comply.
Paimon's confused. This girl's all vengeance this and revenge that. But she doesn't seem the least bit angry. Still, Paimon has met bigger weirdos before.
Venti, am I right? VP level, thank you. Can I level up my... Open again. 6 ups. 4 more to go, then I can ascend to the game, but I don't have enough. I'll wait until Sunday for preparing.
Ah, you finally arrived. There's no time to spare, so we'll begin with our first lesson.
Wait, hold on. There's something we need to clear up first. Otherwise, it'll keep bugging us.
Don't really take revenge, will you?
So that's still on your mind, huh? Don't worry, there's a
you need to be in the right mood for vengeance.
I already have a long list of vengeance to exact. Even if I wanted to begin now, I'd have to start in the right order. Who knows how long it will be before I get to you?
Well...
Absolutely not. Stealing my targets, calling me a ruthless ruler, and suspecting my uncle. But you needn't worry, at least not whilst we're investigating this matter. I'm sure you're familiar with the phrase, a man of moral integrity fears no slanderous attack. If Uncle Schubert didn't commit any wrongdoing, then any such investigation will prove fruitless. But if he did commit a wrongful act, then he should bear the full punishment. I'm sure you understand. Good. Now, there are 2 key points that aristocrats attach great importance to: your manner of speech and your bearing. Let's begin with your manner of speech. Aristocrats have a very unique way of carrying conversation, even with mundane daily topics.
Oh, Paimon's already learned some unique conversation.
Shut up, Paimon.
Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Sounds more like Toad.
Not even close. And besides, it sounds strange.
Hey! Paimon learned it from you! It seems you don't respect the rules of your own clan.
No, I've no need to trouble myself with such frivolous formalities. Here, allow me to demonstrate. For example, when greeting a friend, you could say, "As the morning dew greets the coming dawn, so do I greet you, my dear friend." However, such a phrase may only be used during the morning hours. Also, the party with whom you're speaking must be of approximately the same status as you. Morning dew is not uncommon, so it expresses that friendship should not be measured by value, yet also suggests that friendship between aristocrats is pure like water. Oh, no. You must be prudent with your words. Calling someone a good friend could easily offend them.
But didn't you just say my dear friend in your example? Paimon's confused.
Good friend and dear friend are quite different, really.
Yes, I did. But you must know in the Lawrence family, dear friend is a set phrase that can only be used towards certain friends with whom one is acquainted, but not particularly close. It sounds much more pleasant to call an acquaintance a dear friend. So, another thing to remember. Aristocrats are concerned with face and being polite. However, if you were to use dear friend to address an intimate friend, the recipient would think that you were deliberately trying to estrange them. This is only the first step in making a greeting. After addressing one another, you then exchange courtesies.
Wait! This is all too abstract. Perhaps it would be better if you gave some real-life demonstrations.
Ah, very well. Come with me. We'll choose some bystanders to converse with.
Oh, you're Eula of the Lawrence clan, right? This can't be good.
You there, lowly laborer. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility...
Oh, Eula.
Huh?
Hold on. What did they always teach me? Whenever a dispute arises... Got it.
Ugh, is everyone from the Lawrence clan so strange? The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do. Just beat it. Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. And here's a word of advice. I wouldn't be caught dead walking too closely with any one of their like in Mondstadt. If that's all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself if we talk any longer.
Hey! Don't leave!
Wow, the Lawrence name really does carry a terrible reputation.
Never mind him. I could have predicted as much. Let's find someone else. More speed. You please acknowledge. Huh? Why don't you respond? Right. I must. Fine.
Hey, stop bothering. And again, I've gotten.
Again? What's with this attitude?
Yes, I don't think his attitude will change. I'll remember. You there, lowly.
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time. Our ancestors. I mean, seriously, can't you just take a hint?
Please calm down.
I know she's a knight of Favonius. Even to this very day, and if that wasn't enough, here you are purposefully.
But mark my words.
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here. I'm sorry, but I want her to listen here. If you don't want.
Forget it. There's no point. It's all right. This happens quite often.
Actually, Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate for us. We had no idea the feelings between the Lawrence clan and the people of Mondstadt were so bitter.
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt. Even 3-year-olds know the story. I see this kind of attitude all the time.
I'm starting to sympathize with you.
Don't worry. What with me being a knight of Favonius, they're usually willing to speak a few words with me. Perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provoked them today. Believe me, it's not a big issue.
So this is the way things are normally for you? There's no need for them to direct their anger at you personally.
That's the way things are. Perhaps it's just fate for those who have made mistakes. Accepting punishment is only fair, right? But when your family has committed atrocities, I'm afraid there's no easy path to reconciliation. As memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of such grievances are passed from one generation to the next. It is now my turn to bear this burden. At least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the elders of my family. I have nothing to be discontented about.
Yeah! Why were you so willing to try and demonstrate for us?
Oh, that reminds me. That last person will not escape my vengeance either. Let's leave it at that. Just think of it as something I like to do. But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those conversations. It seems we have no other choice but to find more people to talk to.
No need! Besides, the Traveler's pretty sharp, and nothing gets in our way on an adventure. Paimon thinks we got the gist of it now. Right? Right? We'll just have to roll with it for now. Let's just keep Eula from getting anyone else riled up.
Well then, I'm glad you learned something. You're already halfway toward mastering aristocratic conduct. A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything else. It stems from their taste for refinement. But we must also practice your bearing. I have a very effective way of training for this. Come with me to Dragonspine. Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart, but even I don't take them that seriously.
Okay, Dragonspine again, who boy. Okay. God, it's so hot.
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? All right then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark my words.
It's so cold. Does aristocrat training really need to be done here?
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, you must learn to remain composed and elegant even amidst harsh conditions. For example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is quite difficult to traverse. But a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward, but do so without a stain on their garment and their elegance fully intact.
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the realm of adventuring. Compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake.
Making conversation at least.
Paimon thinks so too. But you've got this in the bag.
You look pretty confident this time. All right, let's get started. Remember, you must be graceful and elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air. That would be most unsightly. Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage.
I didn't know it was time.
But the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail. That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again. It'll be difficult. Remember, you must be That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again. It'll be difficult. Remember, you... More speed. Time to scout. Not bad. A lot better than I had anticipated, at least.
I hate time challenges.
Paimon almost didn't make it through. Whew. Good thing we didn't get stuck. So, are we aristocrats now?
Don't flatter yourselves. We've only just begun. This scenario was relatively simple. In the face of a real battle, one would seldom have a chance to stop and evaluate the situation. There's a ley line monolith just up ahead that will attract nearby monsters. True elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make decisions in the heat of battle. My family set only the highest expectations for me, even as a child. Let's proceed, shall we? You want to
Whoops.
learn some Favonia's blade work? All right then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark, this is the leyline monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly. Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail. You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? All right then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark my words. Shudder! More speed. Crush! You failed this time. What a shame.
Damn you.
But not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again. Beg for mercy. More speed.
The show begins!
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
Crush!
There we go.
Well done. Your performance was most impressive. And you managed to remain calm even in these grueling dragonspine surroundings. I'm starting to wonder if even I could have done the same. Given such an outstanding performance, it seems there is little left for me to teach you.
Like Paimon said, adventuring is our specialty. So, that's it for our training, right? Then let's get out of Dragonspine before Paimon turns into a popsicle.
Hold on. I was commending the Traveler's performance just now. You, on the other hand, seem to have made no progress at all.
What? You mean Paimon was also part of the training?
Yes, of course. You were frantically flying and dashing about throughout the entire thing. Not an elegant sight at all. Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Hey! That's not true! Paimon was just focusing on you the whole time!
Whatever the reason, not heeding my instructions. A cause for vengeance, perhaps. Now, drink this.
Huh? What is it? Are you trying to poison Paimon?
Certainly not. It's warm milk. Didn't you just say that you were freezing? Drink it and it'll help warm you up.
Oh, thank you. Are you still planning on the whole vengeance thing?
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned into a Paimon popsicle, that would ruin my plans for vengeance now, wouldn't it? So, dear friend, don't die on me out here.
Ah! Paimon knew something was off!
Thank you for looking after Paimon.
All in the name of vengeance. No need to thank me. Now then, given that your training is complete, it's time we return to Mondstadt. Our last step will be preparing a cordial gift to present to my uncle when you meet him. I already have something in mind. Let's pay Sarah a visit at Good Hunter.
Amber.
Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight.
We meet again, Amber. Seems we're just bound to run into you these days.
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter. But now that you're here, why don't we all eat together?
Very well. It's been some time since we've last shared a meal together. Come, take a seat. We can discuss my uncle's gift while we eat.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? We'll take it as a gift to him later.
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know, to contrast all the meat dishes.
So, we clearly didn't order this.
Oh, Eula.
You're gonna take revenge on...
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then...
Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will pay for this.
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut?
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even...
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. If I weren't in such a good mood, I'd say that constitutes grounds for transgression. Of course not. It's hard to find someone in Mondstadt that attracts contempt as much as she does.
It's fine when you're just joking between us, but I'm afraid our honorary knight might misunderstand you. Eula's always talking about vengeance, but that's just how she is. It's nothing you should take too seriously.
But I am serious, and I'll remember every transgression committed against me. Ugh, it's no wonder so many people dislike you.
Paimon's starting to realize that Eula is actually a very good person. There's no need to be so awkward when you want to say something nice.
Listen, you've never been labeled as a social pariah, have you?
Well, no?
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's impossible for me, and I have no intention of acting like a good person. All right, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding. Come on, let's eat. The food is getting cold.
Oh, I'm stuffed. I'll see Sarah about the bill.
No need. I've left the mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad. Don't underestimate my ability to All right. Next, you should pay my uncle a visit. I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. Ah, yes. Please.
I still have more recon to do.
Let's meet again. What an interesting bunch you are.
Here, the Gebratinus Fleischmitz sauerkraut is red. And by the way, don't worry.
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No, but she seemed to get along fine.
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing the Lawrence name. They are unable to see past her family, therefore they don't actually see Eula for herself. So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing. It essentially strips the meaning of anything she tries to accomplish.
How come you're able to see Eula differently then?
Because it's Sarah from Good Hunt.
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite an uproar. Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius headquarters, clamoring for Eula to give an explanation.
Whoa, so both sides were unhappy.
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula must have been under such circumstances. But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of others in the Knights of Favonius, they were able to quell the unrest. Tensions still remain beneath the surface, I'm afraid. In the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius, and in the eyes of the Lawrence clan, she's a disgrace to her family. But she simply fulfills her duty as a knight, silently helping one person after another, myself included.
Sorry for like the consequence, like like silence. It's hard to basically think or for a second talk amidst such like humid weather.
People like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. She could stand to be treated a little more fairly.
Oh, and there are more people like you.
I believe a day will come when things will get better.
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula again. Paimon thinks we know how to communicate with her now.
I'm glad. I think that would make her very happy, though she might not ever admit it. Take care. Please come again.
More speed.
I forgot about this like time trial. I could attempt it right now. I think this one that annoys me.
How brilliant!
Shadows of fate, decided by destiny.
Yeah, scatter! Stray clouds converge!
Beg for mercy. Freeze to the core.
Delve into destiny.
Yeah, scatter! Skyward!
Much better.
can put these to good use.
Here we go again with a jackass.
The tent seems to be pretty tattered, but there's a really fancy chair. Could this be another aristocratic custom?
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two. A few humble words. Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded. I'll overlook your previous misconduct for now and listen to what you have to say.
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
It appears I have misjudged you. Supreme brilliance. The glory of the nobility that continues to this day. A true loyalist. Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility. It appears you have become well-versed in our etiquette.
Oh, so he was testing us. Sheesh, what an ordeal.
Your conduct is satisfactory. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech? Ah, good. Very good. You are bright. And compared with the...
By the way, we brought a gift.
Huh? Could this be? Gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young person nowadays, only with no small effort could you achieve such a dish. It's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty... I beg your pardon. What I mean to say is, since it's nearly mealtime, I shall partake.
Sauerkraut sounds even good. It's like, but like,
Yes. This aroma, just as I remember it. And this exquisite sour flavor. A delicacy that only us noblemen and women could appreciate.
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such sincerity must certainly imply that you come bearing a request.
it seems to swear that the Lawrence family has a grand scheme of sorts.
Wait, so you've come to know of this too? It was meant to be a family secret.
I would like to do what I can, Principal.
Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must please come with me. We happen to be in need of competent fellows like yourself. To see some friends from a distant land. They have offered their assistance in restoring the Lawrence clan to its former glory.
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
To be honest, like, you know, like, the whole, like, how Poland family is like trope, it's a thing that's, like, very common, like, on this, like, if anything, like, there's, like, you live as a designer, for like, like, you know, like, it's like blueness, like, you know, trying to bring the family back to, like, as, like, you know, being redeemed, like, people's life. But it's like, we're not doing that right now.
Well then, let's get going, shall we?
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
Hopefully they don't.
More speed.
Oh, it's... We have Mona, Yula, Shang, and Neki.
Huh? Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden?
It's only proper persons to wear.
Even if they are powerful, our status is much higher than theirs in the land of Mondstadt. And therefore, we shouldn't allow them to admire our true faces so easily. I see.
Oh, you fool.
Good thinking. Paimon thought for
Let's proceed, shall we? I'll introduce you as my guest.
I hate it that we can't really quit the mass either.
As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry. Can we walk any faster?
Paimon, no.
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps. Moving hurriedly is unacceptable.
As expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected.
Because we always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
Huh. Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. But they are favorable business partners.
It's ironic doing this as like, as healer. This turn.
Hold it right there. Who's this?
If you really must know, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest, then you will be held accountable by the Lawrence clan.
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise caution.
You dare question the ways of a noble?
No need to sound all high and mighty like that.
I collaborate with
Fine. You may proceed.
I started to don't recognize Paimon though.
Good thing you're with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course. That is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. Huh. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Not your clan, huh? You, specifically.
Where have I seen this person before?
It's a between us.
And who, may I ask, is this?
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are completely trustworthy. You have the word of the Lawrence clan.
Our plans are strictly confidential. Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander—
Don't be ridiculous. Besides, my guest is well versed in the etiquette of the nobility. I must treat them with the proper mutual respect. The Knights of Favonius pay no regard to such details. They could never understand the intricacies of our etiquette.
And what about this thing?
Oh, Paimon.
Enough! You dare question my word? Without the support of the Lawrence clan, you would have all been driven out by the Knights of Favonius like dogs. You must immediately offer your—
Fine. Oh, now, to the matter at hand.
Oh, so that's what's going on here.
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Let me see.
Excuse me? I'll have you that shape.
I see.
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget what we agreed upon. The flag of the the rights to that building, as well as—
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. There's no use haggling over the details. We will make good use of the intel you provided. Also,
Don't worry, this matter is only between you and— Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their pathetic rule over Mondstadt. Then, the city and all its people will once again be under the rightful and unwavering rule of the Lawrence clan.
It's basically such for us, like arrogance thing, because the Lawrence clan were like among the noble families in basically Mondstadt ever since the Cabrines fall. They're literally the youngest because they were not there for the rebellion unless they were. But even then, the three main ones of the rebellion were basically Gunhilder, Ragnhilder, and the Imunlaka. If anything, they would be the true power behind the throne.
Perfect. Just as it once was, and just as it should be.
may I remind you once again that we mustn't act rashly. That is all. For now.
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
No need to keep up this.
That's right! It's the
So this was all just a ploy to deceive me!
Probably like he felt sad because he found a genuine friend. Oh.
It's your own fault!
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh, we'll see about that!
Just as I expected. I knew no matter. We already have the intel we need. Get...
They're running off in different directions. Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Schubert later.
Beg for mercy. Shadows of fate! Shut up!
Door is open! Let's go!
Uh-oh. Unless there's nothing there, I guess, now.
Is that Eula?
Damn it.
Don't touch me! Get out of my way! I'll leave on my own!
It seems we finally caught up with you. This place is crawling with Fatui. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Things progress much faster than we anticipated.
Aha! I see now. So you're the one that taught them our etiquette. And I thought you despised such pleasantries. Furthermore, there is a rule in our family. Such traditions are never to be taught to outsiders.
Ah yes, rings a bell. So what? I had no reason not to teach them.
You have brought shame to our family and ruined my plans. It's all for naught now.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle.
Knight of Favonias? Let's get one thing straight. I am your uncle, and you are a member of the Lawrence clan. You should strive to restore your family's glory. You still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of Favonius here, and leave with me. Then I shall plead with the
So just to be clear...
I shall say this, the blood of the Lawrence clan flows...
Since when have I ever complied with the will of the family?
Why, you unruly maid!
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. As a member of the Lawrence clan, you knowingly plotted against the city of Mondstadt and threatened its safety. Had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make trying to keep the plans under wraps?
You dare lecture me?
That's right. In the name of the family that you so dearly revere, Uncle Schubert. I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of. And I've never understood our family's incessant pursuit of it. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong. And I deeply understand what freedom means to the people of Mondstadt. The Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Oh, the disgrace of it all! How could such a rebellious monster emerge from our own family?
Things are starting to get pretty austere.
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The honorary knight and I have other matters to attend to. Given that you've already taken action, I assume you've come across some conclusive evidence?
I mean, with that logic alone, oh, they're planning an attack on Mondstadt. Boot them.
Patrol routes and marked out key information about Mondstadt.
And there was me thinking that he was just another elder of the family. And a lazy one at that. I never suspected he could stoop this low. So stubborn. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine. Let's discuss this later. Our first priority is recovering that diagram.
Oh, so we had to go there.
More speed.
They're here! Stop them!
May I present?
I like how Eula speaks when uses the trial. The thing is, it's not my build, Eula, annoyingly. Damn you. I have to rely on goddamn Mona for like damage.
Scatter!
Shudder!
Ah, why did I have to use trial, Eula? I can't remember second like oh, it's even like in like something like that level like 80. Sure, it has turned a second of broken eyes. Fuck off. Oh, this broken it's terrible. Fucking hell. Handicapped me.
Crush! The show begins!
Fine.
Skyward! Scatter!
Shadows of fate! Beg for mercy!
Skyward!
Crush!
Fate is upon you.
Seize the skies!
Ha! Ha! Beg for mercy.
Skyward!
Crush! Shudder!
This is bad.
Yeah.
This is it.
Whoops.
There it is! That's where they put the diagram!
So you tracked us here, huh? I guess there's no other option but to fight. You dare provoke me! Fatui, come forth and dispose of them! So soon.
Make way for the...
Shudder! Ha! Beg for mercy. Yeah. Crush! Shadows of fate! Beg for mercy. More speed. This must be it. They may very well have already made a copy of it. But without my uncle as their puppet, there'd be no use in them attacking the city.
The Fatui wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
True. But if their plan had hinged purely on taking Mondstadt by force, as opposed to with the help of a puppet, they could have spared themselves the trouble. The Fatui are dishonest, but they wouldn't go as far as to start an open war. Their opposition wouldn't just be Mondstadt alone.
Considering like Leo and Mondstadt are allies.
Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster. She'll know how to handle things from here.
By the way, why did you follow us here?
Yeah, about that. Because you stole my targets by attacking the Fatui I'd been tracking earlier. I came to exact my vengeance. You tried to do my job for me, and I'm here to return the favor.
So we're even now, huh?
Finally, after in reality, you were worried about us and your—
My purpose was vengeance. Don't twist the story. You don't look too bright, but it turns out you have a knack for scheming. And mark my words, I'll remember that.
Hey, what do you mean Paimon doesn't look too bright?
You have seeded a deep enmity between us. Just you wait. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget you.
So let's make us your arch enemies.
Bring it on!
I like your fighting spirit. I'll take this diagram back to the Knights of Favonius and take it from here.
Sure. Well, see you around.
That you will. And make sure not to steal my targets next time.
Like people say it's like oh that there's like Lawrence like like the manners of he's like in Mondstadt and stuff. It's like I always like headcanon being like like near Dormant Fort because again that's why Spindred Knight never turns to the sea because they're near the sea. Mondstadt's more in the lake, not really near the sea. Really. It's processed. With that, I think now we can. I'll do this off screen. We'll do this one off screen. Finally, we can do the event.
Time to scout.
These
Oh, it's you, cutie. To what do I owe the honor of your visit? Are you here to peruse the library? Or perhaps you're here to visit a certain someone?
we're here to see you, of course.
As considerate as ever, I see. Alas, what rotten luck. You just so happen to have caught me in the middle of some important work. I'll have to treat you to afternoon tea some other time.
Wait, you're actually busy? With work? That's not a sight you see every day.
You're right. The last time I was this consumed with research must have been way back at the academia. I haven't done this much thinking for a long time. It's rather exhausting. If you're that interested, why don't you join in on the fun? What do you say? Want to help me relive my days as a scholar?
Oh wow, some school action. No, I'm kidding.
It's not polite to pawn off your work on other people, you know.
Is that a no then? It will be quite the rare opportunity to work together, and you would of course be generously rewarded. But if you don't want to...
I'm all ears.
As you probably know, the Knights of Favonius have long conducted research on alchemy. But most of that research has been carried out in a laboratory setting. The public's knowledge of alchemy is quite minimal. Which means that up to this point, most of our research and discoveries have remained quite distant from people's daily lives. We've put a lot of Mora into the research, but have very little to show for our efforts.
Yeah, Lisa's voice is somewhat like lower this time.
Noting this disconnect, Jean decided to start an initiative where we'd share the fruits of our labor with the people. For now, that means introducing them to several different kinds of alchemical potions. As it happens, I already have some experience with this work. Even though I usually work at the library, I have lent my support in the past to the management of the Knight's potion supply. Potioneering was also one of my academic specializations back in the day, so Jean thought I was the best person for the job. But to create potions practical enough to support the daily needs of the people, a lot of adjustments had to be made to the ingredients we use, and the overall alchemical process also needed to be simplified. All in all, what started as a relatively simple research project soon evolved into something exceedingly complicated.
So, are you asking us to help you with your research? 'Cause, you're not exactly talking to two alchemy experts over here.
Nonsense, we use alchemy table all the time.
No worries. I've already thought of the perfect job for you two. Alchemical practices are becoming more and more advanced, but there's still a disconnect between our research and the general public. What we really need is to collect feedback from the people. Otherwise, we won't truly know if we're satisfying their needs. But if we want to conduct research and collect feedback at the same time, we need to go about things in a more efficient way. So, I thought the best way to do that would be to open up a potion shop. That way, we could continue to handle the alchemy side of things while also being able to interface with the public and understand their needs.
Oh, it's like killing two pigeons with one stone! Smart idea, Lisa!
Timmy will remember that, Paimon.
Well, of course. And who better to take on this job than one of the most accomplished among our ranks, the Traveler? When I was at the academia, students would often help out with each other's research projects. I'm sure my cuties wouldn't want to miss out on the opportunity to experience that sort of youthful enthusiasm for themselves.
Yeah, you make it sound nice and all, but Paimon still thinks you're just looking for a way to pawn off your work.
We can just think of it as a favor for Lisa.
I knew I could count on you. When all our work is done, I will personally see to it that you're generously rewarded. All of the initial preparations have been made, so let's head to the shop. We'll finish our discussion after we get there.
This is it in like Mondstadt proper though. Doesn't make more sense. We will RPS Purina like visiting them. So our Purina's been to like Liyue now, so all it's missing is Sumeru and Mondstadt. They're never going to like, you know, do like events in Sumeru again. People get too angry they can't access it.
This is the shop.
Wow, looks like you've made a lot of preparations already. Did you do this all by yourself?
It was a group effort. A whole bunch of knights helped out. Jean secured the initial funds to open the shop. Albedo and Sucrose provided the ingredients and equipment needed to brew the potions. And the logistics company is handling the provision of all future supplies.
Just a reminder for a sec, you know, like Lisa's potions are often considered sus from her voice lines.
Now with your help, it's like an additional weight has been lifted off my shoulders. The knights have been busy spreading the word about our shop over the past few days. So, we should be ready to open once we've finished our final preparations. Okay, let's not keep everyone waiting then. Why don't you take these ingredients and try your hand at brewing a potion?
Our alchemical journey has begun. Use your greensmith for testing to make some new fresh concoctions. Oh my god, it's playing fun.
Yep.
I was gonna say it's spontaneous music, but I also recommend that this music from like yeah, it is in Fontaine, but also I remember it like also being played in like a 3.8 event. Various ingredients and cover air my air that use to rate this concoction. What was really the best? It's a math puzzle. I've always hated these things. Right. So we can do that. Rotate. Like that. Do it like that. And then that. Move you to like this instead. No, 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 no. Extract. Everything. Sure, why not? I hate if editor suit spots like leftover. Your strength potion.
Ooh, looks like you finished your potion. Now, all we need to do is put it on display for sale.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Looks like we're done with all the prep work. Why don't we take a short break over there while we wait for customers to arrive?
Operation cycle. Don't tell me it's like once per day. So fuck, I did it like too late then. I had like less than a week left.
Oh,
Oh, seems like everything is going well. You've already sold your first batch of potions. Not a bad start at all. As for what potions you should brew next, we'll need to consult the news from the market. That means staying up to date on the latest news and trends to try and anticipate people's needs. It's an essential skill when it comes to business.
Oh boy.
That sounds kinda hard.
Don't worry. I'll...
Good hunter keeps coming up use for use of battling, so we need attack stuff. So we need to have their press to grow more lusty and extend.
What do you think? Have any ideas on the kinds of potions you go ahead and try to cultivate some herbs then. Using different herbs in the brewing process will, in turn, alter the effects of the potion. There's a whole bunch of combinations to try. All right, cutie. Why don't you get started?
We're gonna be here for like a long while, aren't we? I'm gonna need to wait for water. Go with need more.
Seems like you've gotten the hang of the cultivation side of things.
This literally like Stardew.
Ah, I should probably mention, a knight from the logistics company has arrived. She'll be the one handling the provision of all future supplies. You should go have a chat with her in a little bit.
That reminds me,
And
it should be
after
doing
that,
Stardew
it'll
something.
be your time to shine.
What about you?
Yeah, shouldn't it be our time to shine? You know, the three of us? What about your role in all this?
My role? Naturally, it was to ensure my cuties had all the business and alchemy knowledge they needed to succeed. Okay, I'll be rooting for you. Good luck.
Paimon knew this would happen.
Greetings, Honorary Knight. Greetings, Paimon. My name is Freda. I'm a knight from the logistics company. It's such an honor to meet the famous traveler and her loyal attendant.
Wow, Paimon's fame is really spreading across the land! One small correction though. Paimon's her companion, not her attendant.
My apologies. I guess I got a bit carried. You're practically legends at this. I'd love to wander the land in search of adventure like one of those knights you read about in stories. Seems like a really fun life. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping at least. Anyway, we've got some prep work to wrap up, right? My orders from the acting Grand Master are to support your business in any way that I can. If there's anything you need, just let me know. You're in luck. I just got a new batch of provisions. Please, take a look and see if anything catches your eye.
Like I've done so much like Stardew Valley like games. It's like this is like second nature for me now. Yeah, you have a lot of goals here. Right, let's try making more potions. So we need basically one that the focuses mainly on constitution, endurance, and steadying. We do it like this. Yeah, it's the classic like design small. I can unless I extract this and then do it like this. That and I don't want this. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Confirm. Constitution potion 5. Alchemy level 2. Ooh, we have a new ingredient as well. Stock potion. We look at market news. Right? It's like yeah. So we have one poly handles battling and one basic most versatile. So we have good stuff right so.
Have a question for me, cutie?
What cultivating?
Bioalchemical process. Have a question for me, cutie? Well, if there's anything.
Can we try and like enhance a potion? I think right now we can end it here. Say change it to that for now. Then we'll end the cycle here. Oh, nice. I know what I'm doing. So now we harvest all. So I think now we change this because we love it to this one instead. So you can earn it now. Actually no, since we have a lot of funds, let's expand more. Another cultivation area expansion, and I think another bottle will be great as well. So we'll go for a angle drop bottle. Again, in terms of economics, you always spend like all money to gain more. Probably. So we put the there now. Is this an interactable chest? It is. I'll take that.
Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me.
Bottle, resource. So let's check our market needs. Battling grow, so we're fine with that. We could also improve our strength potion, make it better. We could also make one of these for now, so do an angle. Thing is, like, we have like new ingredients as well, so change that to some ginseng, and I think replace this with some summer roses. Okay, so we have. Yep, I think we can end it here. Alright, so first things first, we gather materials. That's all. Let's see if the market trends have changed. Our strength potion. We have new ones. Oh, we can also like have a. Strength and dexterity potion, which is actually higher. Huh. I'll take that. Okay, so can we expand something? So I can enhance that. But I'm gonna change our lineup now because that looks better. So instead of a strength potion, let's do strength and dexterity. And I think we go into operations handbook. Supplies on sale, gotta make more. Okay, I'm doing supplies. I think we'll basically do an improved Akami cauldron. Then another cultivation. Bottle. That's all we can do right now. Expand. So for this one, what do we need more of? I think we need more now of. We got that one. That one. Let's always keep more of like mushrooms. How the monsters are not like the neutral. In reality, for a second, monsters are very potent. Next cycle. Grab a string-bill screaming hunter's hunting. Exceedingly speedy boar. Cypher, so we need one that basically has strength, aside wisdom, and one that has wisdom or like perception. Noted, noted. First, we'll harvest ingredients. And we'll make it. Focus on wisdom. Yeah. Let's just do this. So we do that one. That one. I can't max it, damn it, not again. Close enough. So since we'll basically do a angle drop for now. Wisdom and charisma. Not really what we need though. Well, later actually. What we need is one that has enhance. Right, so I'm gonna need new plots for this one. Our area expansion, and then we'll do our bottle. 2 bottles, actually. So up here, yeah. Sweet flowers, which takes longer now. Change that to dandelions. So now we have more rare ingredients. Yeah, more use, really speedy, so we'll keep the dexterity. So I think we just like constitution and evolve wisdom. So that should be it. And that's all we can do right now. We still got a lot from this soul cycle. I grinded like to suffer nothing. Right. Cycle 5 is over. Less profits. Mind earlier having missed these out of the running to Knights or Alchemy stuff, mind just we're not colleagues this here in Mondstadt. We'd like to thank you for your frequent patrons and loyalty as a customer good hunter by offering these sponsor help toward support the expansion of your Alchemy stuff races are more regular
Being too popular can
Great
be
job,
such
Studio
a
Scene as
hassle.
your supportness for us.
Who knew that people would adore me so much?
But we need to like expand like more slots as well. I don't think we can get to that yet. Alright. Harvest all of them as useful. Now we put mushrooms here. And which one is an herb? Oh, yeah. We've already earned the weapon. I'll take it. The thing is, we need focus and perception. I guess I can make a better, like, you know, speed, like, you know, like thing. Huh? Wait, when is that a thing? Oh, number of stackable slots, that makes... Had I known about that before... So then this is a... That we'll put in here. Intermediate dexterity person. Berries. Change you to special glaze berries. Wild type. Normal dexterity and replace that one with that now. Then, there we go, and see, how many do I need for like the Alchemy Cauldron expansion? 9, 12. So, next cycle then. Okay, we're back slightly up. Demand exceeds supply. I see. Not to worry, I am expanding the area as it is. Kalios. So level 3 types of ingredients. I need to level it up more. Oh, you can actually do. Ah, I'm dumb. You could have done it the entire time. Oh well. Okay, so what can we do here today? Let's try one that focuses entirely on charisma. Okay, so what we need basically is a wisdom one that basically focuses on with like focus on perception, right? So we could use that one instead. So I'll go with that one. And then perception. There we go. Steadying, relaxing. Any relaxing ones? Special dandelions. Which I do not. Right. Extract all. Let's do this again from scratch. Trying to balance this. Okay. Need more ingredients as well. Is that the flaming flowers? with that. Going lower. Hey, Julian Beta.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, this is Hybrid 3.8. I can't like event music.
It's been a while.
Whoa, Beto and Eula! Wait, you two know each other?
Didn't expect to see you two together.
Well, we haven't known each other long, but we hit it off right away. Guess it was meant to be.
I met Captain Beto at Dornman Port. She was here in Mondstadt to buy some supplies, and I offered to accompany her around the area.
Wow. Eula taking the initiative and making friends? Did Paimon hear that right?
Given that the two of us just met, I wouldn't go so far as to call us friends just yet. I was just being hospitable, as is expected of a knight.
Huh? Oh, I thought we were getting along pretty well. You're telling me you were just being polite?
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that.
Come on, it was just a little misunderstanding, that's all. You're still beating yourself up about that? Honestly, I'd forgotten all about it.
Misunderstanding? What happened?
Well, a few days ago, after docking at Dornman Port, I thought I'd treat the crew to some time at the tavern to blow off some steam. While we were there, an argument broke out between a couple of drunk guys. Things looked like they were about to get physical, so I intervened to try and break it up. I tried talking to them, but they were in the mood for a fight, and my words fell on deaf ears. So I had to resort to, a more hands-on way of getting them to calm down. Eula was patrolling the area while all this was going down, and when she walked in, oh, it wasn't a pretty sight.
I should probably take it from here. Recently, we've intercepted a string of attempts to smuggle goods through Dornman Port, so we decided to step up our patrols in the area. On my rounds that day, I noticed a group of people I'd never seen before, and they were sailors. My suspicions were raised, so I asked their captain to show a valid entry permit for the port. Captain Beto said she didn't have the entry permit on her person and told me to check with the port authorities myself. I insisted that she should accompany me there and, well, you can see how things could get heated in a situation like that.
Hey, you were just doing your duty. It was my fault, really. I should have watched my tone, but I'd had a few too many, and anyway, it all worked out in the end. I took Eula back to my ship, showed her my documents, and that was that. Misunderstanding resolved. I felt bad, though, so I told her I'd treat her to a drink when we got back to the tavern. Once we got to talking, we really hit it off. We sat there chatting until the tavern was about to close.
Captain Beto mentioned that she wanted to have a look around the city the next day. I was also planning to head back to headquarters to submit some paperwork, so we decided to go together.
I meant to say earlier, drop the captain and just call me Beto. There's no need for formalities between friends.
Oh, yes, of course. Pardon me for being so formal. Anyway, as for why we're here, I heard about your shop when I got back to headquarters, and after discussing it with Beto, we decided to stop by and say hello.
Oh, that's right. Plus, I'm curious to see what the deal is with these Mondstadt potions you've been brewing up.
Well, since you came all this way, why don't you buy something to bring back with you?
Could do. Although, I don't have any health issues, and my ship's already stocked with everything I could need out on the ocean. Let me think. Oh, do you have a potion that helps with getting to sleep?
Are you having trouble sleeping, Beto?
No, not me. The minute my head hits, it's just that I have this friend. She doesn't lack for anything, and she eats right and drinks right, but she just doesn't sleep well. I don't know if it's a case of affluenza or if she just has too many things on her mind.
Got it. We're drugging Ningguang. Got it.
Wait, this friend you're talking about, you must mean...
Yep. She's no stranger to rare and precious treasure.
All right, we'll get started on the...
Great. Thanks for the help.
Makeup is passable to young girls of Mondstadt. The Kaikading wants to use her band is coking. Personal frequent technique. What are you doing, Eula's order?
How's the potion making going? Hope you didn't run into too much trouble.
Also, it constitutes relaxing the face. Current study. Okay, let's try making it then. So we want Constitution. So we tried this mechanic. Then yeah, should have their use well. So we need relaxing. Okay. I don't have a lot of it left though. So we're relaxing.
How's the potion making going? Hope you didn't... Perfect. Looks like my gift is all set.
Is it time for your return journey then? If you're heading back to Dornman Port, I'd be happy to accompany you.
Yeah, I think I've gotten my fill of sightseeing, so it's probably time I headed back. Don't want to keep my crew waiting. Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you some other time. Oh, and good luck with your business.
I
On
should talk
behalf
with.
of the Reconnaissance Company, I'd like to express my gratitude to you as well.
Okay, thanks, sure to receive a gift of reticle and signed by Jane Eula to Eula. I bring that friend of mine will treat you to the best. Dad should talk to Eula. Anywho, talk. Can't buy anything. Right? No, I haven't like harvest. Okay, so the issue here is that yeah, we could basically do like market key. So we make up and one that clears out bandits. So strength, dexterity, strength, and endurance. So these have to deselect. So we'll go with a person with a fragrant and technique. We'll go with that one. This. Need one in dexterity as well. Go with that one. Lunch. Actually, I remember here that one of our biggest customers in Mondstadt, Bruce is now also a colleague. Let's look forward to one another. Okay. Okay, so what we need to do is make a... Okay, so let's make a new charisma specific one that focuses on fragrance and technique. Perception. Do you have anything for the technique? Ah, Windmill Asters. So it could be Wisdom Index. This is charisma, put it into a heart. So here if I basically went to like wisdom and Can I like remove potions from like my storage so it's like water? Can I buy anything? I'm at level 8 though. Yep, can't do anything else. So we wait. Let's try one with just charisma then. Market news. Triggering technique. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that went up a lot. And until 2 days later. Man, I could have bought something. Did upgrade in looks, huh? Okay. Let's shop. Claim. Wait for that one. Artist gift. That. It's not like Tifa Soto, I appreciate that. Well, I really would love to build a new weapon. I've been focusing on Broken Pines for now. I forgot I could use this for Shangin, I guess. Okay. Too many characters. Through it. I will ship to Right, so I said wait 2 days. I used to think the person doesn't go in real life, but like nah, it just means like, you know, let the timer run. There you go. Ah, we have corn visitors now.
We just keep getting swarmed with more and more customers. It's been non-stop work for so long, Paimon's starting to feel a little bit lightheaded.
We make quite the name for ourselves.
We've got a lot of orders. Paimon's not sure we can fill them all on our own. Maybe we should hire some help.
Taking a break, cuties? I was just looking at the sales data, and it seems like you two have quite the talent for business. The potions seem to be flying off the shelves.
Oh, Lisa! Perfect timing. We were just talking about how we could use some help around the shop.
Oh, are the orders piling up already? Having trouble keeping up?
You didn't expect this?
Yep, we're officially swamped.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised by the success. I was actually anticipating this kind of response. While you two were busy with the shop, I was talking with Freda about some possible ways to make the business more efficient. After observing your work, I made...
Wait, so you've been doing things? Paimon kinda thought you were just slacking off.
Hey now, I'm actually pretty reliable when it counts.
So how are we supposed to put those
It's been a while since we had a
improvements in
Lisa-centric event, or like, you know, her event at all in general.
Well, I discussed things over with Freda.
Last thing was, I think,
and
like,
the two of us came up with a plan.
Windbloom.
I'll let her give you the details, though. Why don't you go and find her?
Traveler! Paimon, hello! Is there something I can help you with?
Well, we've been a bit swamped lately.
Yes. Currently, there are 3 areas you can... Increasing your efficiency in these areas will make it much easier to run your business.
Wow, that sounds just like what we need! Let's give it a try, Traveler!
Looks like... Oh.
You can go with this one. Millet are currently clearing out monsters in order to protect miners. You want to remain calm as to do so and end the battle quickly. Some of the king said those areas are important. They have big targets when their lifespans. Just brought new supplies. I was wondering about that. This means we now have ball decorations. Amazing. I'm gonna have so. I need to improve the alchemy culture. Those schools. Focus on that. Right, first let's collect our ingredients. Victory whispers for sure. I see. Probably have no issues with that currently, so let's check our potions catalog to see if we have anything for those two like things. Clearing out monsters, remain calm, so you need wisdom, strength, and dexterity. It's a triple one. Those are their goal health, so they need constitution with healing, strength, and endurance. What we can do is a strengthening and healing, right? So if I take a look at our potions right now, it's like endurance and steadying here. Oh yeah, strengthening and relaxing here. It's not really that great. What does this do? Ah, it's a box. So constitution, so we strengthening mainly. And healing does require wisdom. We'll put this in a tranquilate bottle, so it'll be a constitution potion. We can't need potions, so funds. For minute 1, you basically need wisdom, strength, dexterity, steady. So anything with steady in it. So we can do this constitution. I don't want to do both at the same time, so yeah, we can do both at the same time. So what we do then is this is strength and dexterity. this, and then wisdom, and this one. I guess you can do that one. Check our handbook. I think we are good for now. So, next cycle. That's a lot. Ah, sucrose.
Greetings, Traveler Paimon and Lisa. Sucrose! It's been a while since the last time we saw you!
On the way here, I overheard quite a few people talking about alchemical potions. At first, I was worried something might have gone wrong with the herbs, but judging by the way people were talking, it seems like they were pretty pleased with the results.
We're pretty much like a natural.
Sucrose, your butt.
Yeah, we've been able to make—
You mastered potion making in such a short amount of time?
I wouldn't be surprised if she became a potion master one day.
I'm just a beginner. I have yet to master it in I don't know, like talking about Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, progress and stuff like that. But it's like I wish you could actually do like make potions in Hogwarts Legacy, like with the old like Pottermore like potions like mini games. But now it's just timers.
Still, if you manage
But
to
it's
master
basically got,
potion
like, in,
making
like, a
in such a
collective
short
research
amount of
book.
time, we should be able to start teaching the public about it as well.
Wait, was that also a part of Jean's plan?
Yep. It's something she and Mr. Albedo talked. Thanks to your shop, the public... You're right. With Lisa there to mentor... So, Mr. Albedo is planning to...
Let me guess. You would like us to also...
Yes. Although, it would... In order to ensure... You will, of course, be compensated for your efforts.
What a great idea.
Wonderful. Then, to pass, all you satisfying addition...
Okay,
Just do what you normally...
Oh, retake!
Yep. Just let me know when you're ready.
Concoct a immediate potion of immediate or higher grade use because include Constitution. +5, at least one characteristic, use more than 3 types of ingredients. Like, probably like see a beta later. Like, let's just think right now. Sublime Mastery.
Your movements are quite
that was a piece of cake!
That's Shanti.
Even so. Alright. I believe I've collected all the I'm going to head back to the lab now.
I'll take those funds. Anywho, let's expand the cauldron. Like our ingredients. Parmesan. Huh? Wait. Why does the teacher... Try. Re-analysis. Ooh. That's good. It's a fun event, but like, it's a long haul one.